love her dearly. Dost thou not think her beautiful? And see with what natural skill she has made those simple flowers adorn her. Had she gathered pearls and diamonds and rubies in the wood, they could have not become her better. She is a splendid child, but I know whose brow she has.
Dost thou know, Hester, that this dear child tripping about always at thy side hath caused me many an alarm? Methought, O Hester, what the thought is that, and how terrible to dread it, that my own features were partly repeated on her face, and so strikingly that the world might see them, but she is mostly thine.
No, no, not mostly. A little longer, and thou needst not to be afraid to trace whose child she is. But how strangely beautiful she looks with those wild flowers in her hair. It is as if one of the fairies whom we left in our dear old England had decked her out to meet us.
Thou canst not think how my heart dreads this interview, but yearns for it. But in truth, as I already told thee, children are not readily won to be familiar with me. They will not climb my knee, nor prattle in my ear, nor answer to my smile, but stand apart and eye me strangely. Even little babies, when I take them in my arms, weep bitterly. Yet Pearl, twice in her lifetime, hath been kind to me. The first time, thou knowest it well. The last was when thou ledst her with thee to the house of yonder stern old governor.
And thou didst plead so bravely on her behalf and mine. I remember it, and so shall little Pearl. Fear nothing. She may be strange and shy at first, but will soon learn to love thee.
Pray, hasten her, for this delay has already imparted a tremor to my nerves.
Come, dearest child, how slow thou art! When hast thou been so sluggish before now? Here is a friend of mine, who must be thy friend also. Thou wilt have twice as much love henceforward as thy mother alone could give thee. Leap across the brook and come to us. Thou can leapst like a young deer.
Hasten, Pearl, or I shall be angry with thee. Leap across the brook, naughty child, and run hither, else I must come to thee.
I have a strange fancy that this brook is the boundary between two worlds, and that thou canst never meet thy Pearl again. Or is she an elfish spirit, who, as the legends of our childhood has taught us, is forbidden to cross a running stream? I pray you, if thou hast any means of pacifying the child, do it forthwith. Save it were the cankered wrath of an old witch, like Mistress Hibbins. I know nothing that I would not sooner encounter than this passion in a child. In Pearl's young beauty, as in the wrinkled witch, it has a preternatural effect. Pacify her if thou lovest me.
Pearl, look down at thy feet, there, before thee, on the hither side of the brook. Bring it hither.
Come thou and take it up.
Was ever such a child? Oh, I have much to tell thee about her. But in very truth she is right as regards this hateful token. I must bear this torture yet a little longer, only a few days longer, until we shall have left this region and look back hither as to a land which we have dreamed of. The forest cannot hide it. The mid-ocean shall take it from my hand and swallow it up forever. Now that she has put upon her shame, now that she is sad.
Yes, now I will. Now thou art my mother, and I am thy Pearl.
That was not kind. When thou hast shown me a little love, thou mockest me.
Why doth thou minister sit yonder?
He waits to welcome thee. Come thou, and entreat his blessing. He loves thee, my little pearl, and loves thy mother too.
Does he love us? Will he go back with us?
Not now, dear child, but in days to come he will walk hand in hand with us. We will have a home and fireside of our own, and thou shalt sit upon his knee, and he will teach thee many things, and love thee dearly. Thou wilt love him, and thou not?
And will he keep his hand over his heart?
Child, what a question is that? Come and ask his blessing.